Welcome back to my channel. I already spoke about two vehicles from this, I think it's called Collector's line of spaceships. And the other two I like very much because these you don't get in a lot of versions, especially as a vehicle. This is the Super Star Destroyer and the Star Destroyer. Yeah, and I made a movie about, or two movies already about that, to say how they work and what they are. There is a third vehicle from that line, and I also wanted to introduce that quickly just to have it complete, and that is the Blockade runner Tantive IV. And it's for me not so much a must-have in this size and to play with. As a kid, I seldom wanted to play on board of the Tantive IV. There's an iconic scene, and I enjoy the scene in the beginning of the first Star Wars movie, but it's nothing that I had some interest in to say, oh, this is a must-have as a toy to play with, or as a scenery to play on board of this spaceship or starship. Yeah, if I wanted to play on a starship, it was normally the Millennium Falcon, because it had some kind of play set and play value inside, and it was great to play with that, I think. So I didn't need the Tantive IV as a play set or as a vehicle to play with. There was a small vehicle available from the Tantive IV in the 1970s and 80s. That was the tiny ship that was included in the Star Destroyer from the diecast series, and that was more than enough for me. Yeah, it was tiny, and just to see the size difference between the small Tantive IV and the gigantic Star Destroyer, that was really something that I found fantastic about that die-cast Star Destroyer that they produce. But here, this is comes around 40 centimeter, I think it's long. It's a nice sculptured vehicle, I would say. Yeah, very detailed. I think this is the part where the escape pods get out, and you have here also this radar that explodes in the very first scene of the first Star Wars movie. And yeah, you get a good impression of the shape of this vehicle. Yeah, that was something for me as a kid. I didn't really get how it really looks like. Yeah, that's why I like to have the toys to play with, because then you get an idea how it's really is the shape, because this appears only in a very few seconds of the first movie, and it was for me something that I was not too eager to know, actually, or to see what is happening there. Yeah, we could not rewind the same scene again and again at that time, so it was just of a glimpse of a scene. But anyway, it's a good model, I would say. Yeah, so it's already a bit broken here, but it has also some light and sound effects, and I wanted to show that quickly here. You have some lights in the beginning and some sound. Yeah, that is apparently from the movie. Not really sure, I cannot remember this one. Yeah, but I could imagine you can play with it. As a kid, for me, it would be a bit too bulky, I think, and just to play this first scene with it would not be my type of playing, I would say. Yeah, but now as a model and a toy with a bit of sound effects, and it looks very close to what's happening in the movie. So I think it's kind of a nice addition to anybody's collection, just to look at it. And it's not really that expensive as the other Star Wars toys, so that's good. The other very popular Tantive IV model or toy is this one here from the Micro Machines series, and I think I like that also a lot. It's very close, I think, for this size of a toy. It's very close, and it's very cheap. Yeah, it comes for $1. I think you can get this. And what I think is so great about that is here, this is the model or the toy that I talked before about, is this Star Destroyer from the same line as this Tantive IV. And the Micro Machines Tantive IV really nicely fits to the size of the Star Destroyer. Yeah, so I could imagine this in a combination, the Micro Machines toy together with this Star Destroyer. You see that here kind of fits to this opening here below, that is a great play value where I would love it as a kid to play with, and could be nicer if you can open this. You can open this, but there's a battery compartment below to make additional sounds like some lights and also some sounds in the back. So this is also great for reenacting the movie, which was not so much my cup of tea at that time. But especially this iconic scene of chasing the Tantive IV, I think this is great, and I loved it as a kid. Whenever that happened, I was immediately captured by the Star Wars atmosphere. Yeah. So what do you think about these two versions of the Tantive IV? Do you have that? Do you like that? Do you think it's good? Do you prefer it should have been done differently? Or do you think there is no play value in this because it's just modeled for decoration? Please leave some comments, and hope you like my videos. See you soon.